For these shoulder abduction isometrics, you're gonna need something sturdy to push into. Could be a wall or door frame. I'm gonna use this shelf in a moment. But the ideal way to set this up would be with a barbell rack where you can easily adjust exactly how high the barbell is. What we're gonna do is just set up with our arm against the object we're going to be pushing against, and then I'm going to be performing an isometric for however long is prescribed in your program. Usually I will do 5 to 10 seconds. And then I'm going to relax, and part of the exercise here is trying really hard to let go of the tension as fast and as completely as possible. Pause for a few seconds and then go for another round. Two ways we can scale this. First of all, we can adjust how hard we are pushing, how intense the contraction is. So if I'm having some issues with my shoulder, I might start out at as little as 10 to 20%, could go even lower. Push into it, relax. Then staying at the same height over the next few sessions or weeks, I will try to slowly ramp up how high intensity I can use. You might also find that it's easier to reach a higher intensity without any discomfort if I don't go from 0 to 100%, but I slowly ramp up over the course of 10 seconds, going higher, 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 and then trying to relax again. Yeah. Once I can do contractions of at least 80%, my maximum power, then I would be ready to work at a slightly higher level. So if I had a barbell rack or if I had an adjustable shelf, I could just lift it slightly higher up. The other thing I can do is if I move slightly further away, that's also gonna equal to having my arm in a higher position. Yeah, so that would be the second step or the second way of progressing these. Now for the shoulder blade position, for the purpose that I'm using these, which is mostly if people are having problems with lifting the arm that is causing discomfort, I would usually recommend trying to also protract the shoulder blade, so trying to actually push the shoulder blade out in the same direction as the arm at the same time that I'm doing the contraction against the resistance, whatever I'm working against. But there is also the option to play around a little bit with the exact shoulder blade position. And there are a few people who might find that it's actually more comfortable for them, at least in the beginning, to keep the shoulder blade retracted, so pushed in against the spine.